Tubergene! Good to see ya. Pincer maneuver. Acting Guildmaster Tubergene appears unusually distressed. Greetings, Lusaminia. In case such doubts fill your mind, you should know that I am ever willing to lend an ear if you find your thoughts untroubled. At the very least, I would have you know this, because it seems that Kalihia does not. The force here has been missing since this morning. There have been other times when she has disappeared without a word, but we have always been able to find her. Alas, that is not the case this day. Were the Guildmaster here, he would deduce her whereabouts with nary a moment's concentration. I find myself beginning to wonder if those who devote themselves overmuch to Arcanima are more prone to bouts of wanderlust. But while how I might wish to ponder whether her such oddities of character, we must needs organize a search party. Would you be so kind as to inquire in Hawker's Alley? It is not uncommon for Kalihia's wanderings to take a path through the markets. Alrighty. Let's take a look. Perhaps we can find her around here anyways. That was not the best way to say that, but fuck it, I'm staying with it. There we are. Dodo-zan. Hello there, how have you been? You seek Hoti, agent of Malvin's Gate. Why yes, I have seen her. Spoke with her, in fact. She was, however, apprehended by the Yellow Jackets. The assessor was drifting me for details about a Kirkin smuggler being based in Ailport, but then the soldiers arrived and took her away. If you wish to know her fate, then I suggest you speak with Grenade of the Coral Tower. That doesn't sound like Kalihia, but at the same time, what needs to be done, well, I don't know. Kalihia, please be okay. Forcier Kalihia? Yes, we brought her in for questioning regarding the appearance of the Prime Dosmaga. A member of the Arcanists Guild, are you? Then I say you no reason to conceal the nature of our discourse. Perhaps you are already aware of this, but the Forcier was once held captive by the rabid sea dog. Few pirates sink to such depths of depravity as Dosmaga. It has been 6 years now since he was exiled from Limsa Lominsa for engaging in the worst kind of black market trading. And now the villain has returned. He is, however, both cunning and cautious, and continues to avoid our troops. Thus we hope to borrow the knowledge of Forcier Kalihia, whose experiences have given her an intimate familiarity with the way the scoundrels operate. At least, that was our intent. After withering a barrage of questions from the assessor, we found ourselves, instead, providing the details of our search. Should you wish to speak with Forcier Kalihia, I imagine she has already returned safely to your guild. Truly? I hope so. And I hope that she's... It sounds like she's helping out. Hope she's doing okay. I will give her a hug either way. Because I have a feeling she might need it. She probably very much needs the hug. Over here... Where are you? Are you not up here? Or down... Did I go to... Okay, yeah. I went to the wrong part. Whoops. So, back... I figured she'd be down here because this is where we found her last time. But, nope. There you are. Sebejim. Back already? You were led to believe she has returned here? I'm afraid not. Huh. So the Yellow Jackets told you something of her history with those manga, did they? Perhaps it would be best if I told you the entire tale. Dosmaga banishment was the result of a surprise inspection that revealed his involvement in an underground slave trade. The assessor that steps aboard the pirate's merchant ship spoke of finding dozens of unwashed unfortunate heads crammed into the squandering hold. Among them were these prisoners were young Mikote, destined for some black market auction block. Though Kalihia was initially too terrified to even speak, the guildmaster brought her out of her fearful daze with the gift of an initiate's grimoire. Yes, the self-same grimoire that she has carried her entire career. Of course, did you not mention that Kalihia's grimoire was thrown into the sea? There are rumors that a Kirkin merchant of repute has retrieved the black market goods the crew of the Morning Star heaved into the ocean. Even now, he glows over his salt-encrusted catch in airport. It is entirely possible that the Foreseer's most prized possession was caught up in the Kirkin salvage net. I've no doubt that that Kalihia has reached the same conclusion. To airport with you, Lusaminia. That is where you will find our wayward assessor. You got it. Let's head there with utmost haste. Down over where we went to board the ship, we can find her right here. Yes. Combat pattern 256 should serve to cover all expected contingencies. You never know when you'll have to nullify a thaumaturge or two. Our retrieval strategy is complete. Lusaminia, it's good of you to come. I was unable to calculate for certain if you would piece together my movements in time. Very little is certain when so many variables are involved. But there is good news. The prisoner here was kind enough to confirm that the trader who salvaged the Morningstar's jettison cargo did indeed retrieve a tome matching the description of my lost grimoire. The Mincent in law and the policies of Melbourne Gate would support for the confiscation of goods connected to an official inspection. But alas, my personal belongings do not fall under the definition. Thus, I intend to launch an unofficial offensive against this black marketeer and his cronies. The peddler has already departed for Candlekeep Quay. It is time I gather to such allies as I possess, and I count you as one of them, Lusaminia. Despite the nature of this endeavor, Mistress Thubregime has offered me her cooperation. If you would, pray join her at Ostrund's embrace. That is where we shall ambush the disreputable Kirkin. Ostrund's embrace. That is in Laurel and Oscar. Our quickest way there is probably taking the ferry at the other end of the dock. Well, it's not the quickest, but it's the cheapest. No matter which way we went, we would have had to travel some distance, it seems. Because we are to head here to this bridge. Greetings, Lusaminia. Your arrival completes our small company. You are equipped for battle, I trust? We need not await Kalihia's arrival. Once the Kirkin appear on the bridge, we spring our ambush. The strategy for trapping our target relies on the two allies we have concealed on the other side of the ravine. The pincer maneuver was, naturally, the Foreseer's idea. As for the target himself, the Kirkin is known as a careful and cautious fellow. He travels with a small retinue so as to avoid attracting attention. But do not be fooled. More bodyguards follow at a distance, and will likely join the fray after hostilities ensue. Do not, however, expect any assistance from the Yellow Jackets. They cannot be seen aiding us in what amounts to a personal matter, but they are willing to turn a blind eye for Kalihia's sake. In any case, the Foreseer's tactics account for our limited numbers and individual strength. Victory is all but assured. Now let us take up our position and wait for the Kirkin to arrive. Alright. Time to get this journal back. Let's do this. Filthy ambushers, they want Kikiru who's sparklies. Please, evict them back. Your foul trade is a blight on Linzilla Hinsa. Surrender your goods at once. Get your Esthota now. We got this. I know we do. That's a mercenary already down, and I seem to be getting hit by you. Strike the archer right here. There we go. No. There. And I pressed the wrong thing as always. It's fine. Kikiru no scared. Kikiru have scary spell slingers. Say what you want. We don't go. Oh. Well, you look interesting. It's fine. We should be able to take you out quickly, and I accidentally summoned Kobold again. Or not Kobold, Carbuncle. Well, it's fine. They're down. Now that. Bam! 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 Okay. We're doing this pretty well. Only a few more left. Okay. We can use you can use emeralds. And we haven't really used them too much, so let's do so. I hope you packed potions. Don't worry. We did. No, but... Oh, be late for business! This bit would be bad for you. Oh, it's not us that it's bad for, trust me. Lusaminia! Wait, what the frick is going on? What is that? Lusaminia, I spy a thaumaturge. Quickly switch to combat pattern 256. You got it. We took care of it. Okay, you. And, wow, that did a lot of damage. I feel like I shouldn't be surprised at this fact, but here I am surprised at it nonetheless. And last but not least, bam. That appears to be the last of them. Now, to find the 4-series Grimoire. It seems to be right here. Alright. And that's a duty complete. Thube regime, you good? I don't think that's how you go on a bridge. Well executed, everyone. Were you able to retrieve my Grimoire? Lusaminia, pray hand over the tome. It's ruined. My wonderful Grimoire is ruined. The probability of repairing this degree of damage is 0%. Even the most brilliant strategy cannot undo such ravage of seawater. I have never felt so defeated. I believe it is time I returned home. Leave her be. But how can I? He is right, Aristoda. You must allow Kalikia time to process the loss. And you have other matters to which you must attend. Come, Lusaminia. It is time we return to the guild as well. If you say so. Though, trust me, I would also like to go and check in on her. The regime! Not quite the victory I was we imagined, was it? The moment Kalikia held her soaked and tattered grimoire, you could see the light of hope die in her eyes. There is, however, something we can do. I will call on you for aid soon, but in the meantime, you would be well served to deepen your knowledge in Arcanima. If you say so. Oh, a mask. Well, one sec. Is that... One sec, is that mask? One sec, I just want to get a better look. I do not like it. It's better for us, but I do not like it. Anyway. One sec. Roll out a bit again. There we are. Let's do this. Grimoire Fandango. Had we come to ask about Kalihia's condition, the Foreseer is unchanged. She walks about as if all the joy in life has been leashed from her soul. I believe the only one who can help her now is the same person who broke Kalihia out of her shell the first time. Our absent guildmaster. And, though I am leery of the coincidence, the man himself has been spotted. Should you seek out his last known location, it is unlikely he will still be there. And even should you catch him, he may not deign to speak with you. Nevertheless, this may be our only chance. Pray travel to Memoru's trading post in Upper Lanoska, and speak with anyone who might have seen the Guildmaster. Oh, and one more thing. Though he prefers us not to use it for inexplicable reasons, our leader, whose name is Caritia. Alright. Let's go find him then. Upper Lanoska. In order to go there, first things first, head to airport of Western Lanoska, if I am recalling everything right. And yes, I know exactly where I am heading. Somehow. Somehow I know where I am heading. Our destination is right on the other side of where Sastasha is. That's Sastasha. This is the entrance to where we must go. I could have found a better way to say that, but yeah. I kind of failed at that. So up here, and here we are in Upper Lanoska. And what do you know? We head here, and one of the things that we actually needed for the Hunter's Log is already here waiting for us. So, bam! And let's see about where the others are. Another... I'm gonna just make sure to take care of this. And one more. And that should be everything for this Hunter's Log, right? Up. There we go. Yep, there we go. 11 through 10 to 20, finally complete. Our next Hunter's Log takes us all over the place. Some to places that we have not been to, some to places we have been to. We shall come and grab those in due time. For right now, though, we have other more pressing and important things to attend to. Her destination is up here. I'm very confused right now. One sec. Oh, I headed in the wrong direction. God damn it. So 1 sec while I find my way down. There we go. And I was, in fact, heading the right way the first time. Our destination is over here. As for where... Well... behind the actual Kirkin settlement. Morning, miss. Hi, I was the one who has sent word to the guild about spotting your leader. It's a rare sight to see Kalihia roaming about. He asked me to lead the way to Thalos. Could he be seeking to speak with a scholar who lives out there? Maybe. Let's go ahead and try and find him. 1 sec. I'll get through. There we go. Through this way. Now we head in the direction that I was meaning to go in. I do not think we need to head up, but just in case, I'll start my way up. It was not up. Glad I stopped myself. He is in... Or, I don't know if he, but someone is inside of here. Tangatonga. Hello there. Well, yes, I did receive a visit from a gentleman identifying himself as the Urkinist Guild Master. An odd fellow, but obviously possessed a well-rounded education. As it so happens, he passed on a message to anyone who came searching for him. Reunite the 3 slips of parchment and hold the problems to the solution. The Guildmaster mentioned that the slips of parchment are concealed among the bones of Thalos. I suppose you are expected to search for them. Thalos, it seems, is the giant beast that these bones belong to. So, let's go ahead and take a look around, try and find them, shall we? First one, it's right here. The second one is over or near these coal balls, hopefully not on top of them. Please. Where are ya? Down here. Dang, he hit it well too. That's number 2 taken care of. Now for the last of them. The last one is right over here next to these kobolds. God damn it. Well, it was nice avoiding them while I had the chance. And also, yes, that's Outburst right there. It's an AoE. our first AoE on this class, so hey. Has its uses, but it isn't exactly useful when you only have one enemy like I currently do. Take you out, and now the parchment. Okay, that's all taken care of. Now we gotta bring it back to the sage. And what? What? How? Oh, okay, you followed me here. Okay, you, be gone. Now. I did not expect him to follow me all the way down here, but I guess he wanted to. Okay. Tangatonga. Have you tracked down the 3 slips of parchment? I have. Huh, interesting. They actually exist. To be perfectly honest, I thought you had been sent on a wild dodo chase. Let's have a look at these, shall we? Well, well, penned in ancient Allegan, no less. Fortunately for you, I have a passing familiarity with the script. Sing the box at Fool's Falls, dance a jig for a wooden audience, playing the secret from the opened heart. A most cryptic set of messages, I must say. Do you intend to follow them? The Guildmaster of Yours certainly enjoys his games. He certainly does. Also, what is this music I'm hearing? Well, whatever it is, I'm gonna just leave it because I am not interested in doing whatever that quest is. It sounds very foreboding, given the music. Also, I seem to have taken... Oh! Heal. And again. There we go. Going to try and avoid this Yarzan. Okay, we're good. And we got one of our hunting log things right here. A coral pup. So you... What in the world is that thing? And why does it have to be right next to our quest destination? And we are paralyzed, but there ain't really much we can do about that. Paralysis basically, yeah, you kind of see it right there. Interrupts actions. When you are like us. Oh. We got a AoE version of it now. I see. And last but not least, over here. We don't need the AoE version of it at the moment, thankfully. Just as we don't need an AoE version of the Emerald one. But now the question remains, how the hell am I gonna get around you? Okay, we're good. So, I need to dance a jig, you say? Hopefully this works. The box rattles and thumps about, as if something within seeks to be freed. It appears the hood has been loosened somewhat. Wait, was it... What? How did Dancy do... Oh! Okay! We got enemies here. Well, we got that outburst spell. Time to use it. Go. And bam. Bam. Okay. Okay, that's one taken care of. Almost down. There we are. So, now what? Said open the old wooden box, but... Okay, now we can open it. You find a slip of parchment inside the box. If there are answers you would seek, then to the trading post now go. Before the owner be not meek. With your 2 feet, provide a show. Oh boy. Definitely an interesting fella. Alright. You are the one that I have to dance for, I guess. Time to embarrass ourselves. Ah, now that was most entertaining. I must have something to to amuse me during these little jaunts back to civilization, you understand. Based on my evaluation of your abilities, however, I calculate that you would arrive at this point somewhat earlier. You balk at the dancing, didn't you? I never expected you to be shy. Another variable to add to your list of characteristics. I keep extensive mental note of all my guild's members, you see. As an arcanist, it was a simple matter to engineer events so that it might meet your crew face to face. After all, strategy is a tool used to manipulate one situation into the desired reality. I do so enjoy seeing others dance in the palm of my hand, as it were. Here, you may have this. Think of it as a payment for your performance. Though you might consider passing the tome on to Kalihia. That is the reason you sought me out, was it not? Before you give Kalihia the Grimoire, however, I must insist that you dance for her. I will know if you don't. All this banal interaction has simply exhausted me. It's time I return to my studies. You, on the other hand, should travel forthwith to the anchor yard in Lusaminia. Be well, Lusaminia. We shall meet again. I'm 100% certain of it. Yep. He's a character. But a character with a good heart. Let's bring this to Kalihia and dance for her. Our destination is through here, between where the Armorer's Guild is and the Drowning Wench. Follow where I be heading. And if you head over here, you will find Kalihia. Hello there, gal. How you doing? My mind is ordinarily a whirlwind of probabilities and feints and counterattacks. But now there is not but silence. This is how it once used to be. And perhaps it is how it always will be from now on. I just don't think that's gonna happen. What you think of my dancing skills? Were you always one for dancing? I don't recall any such Ah, you have met our guild master, haven't you? That would explain your odd behavior. He does so enjoy seeing people perform unexpected acts so privately. But what could have spurred our reticent guild master to speak with you in person? Well, if you must know, it's this. He gave you this Grimoire to give to me? Uncanny. It is identical to the tome I received the first time I ever met our leader. You have my thanks, Lusaminia. The Guildmaster is fond of games and mischief, and I understand the wholesome trials he likely put you through, before deeming you worthy of his attention. With this gift, however, his message to me is abundantly clear. I am to shape reality into the one I desire. And that means defeating Dozmaga. Gods, my mind is alive again with strategies. I must have time to think. Pray for Mistress through regime of my return to duty. You got it, gal. You got it. Well, good to see her back in spirits. Very good to see her back in spirits. That's how she should be. A smile better suits her. That regime? We are back! Kalia has recovered from her despondency. This is wonderful news. It is unfortunate, however, that both Kalia and our guild master are possessed of such impenetrable personalities. But at least in the case of the Foreseer, we have an inkling as to the nature of the cage that imprisons her. I continue to hope that a partnership with you shall gradually pry those bars apart. Return to your training, Lusaminia, and prepare yourself for the demanding tactic Kalia is sure to formulate in the days ahead. I don't think I need to do that. Well, first off, grab that. Equip! God, that looks so much less wonderful. But it is what it is.